there, I'm Tammy Thorne, the founding editor of Dandyhorse magazine here in the Dandyhorse storage unit, aka my boyfriend's studio in beautiful downtown Peterborough. And I'm here to tell you that when this space would help me realize a dream I've had for a long time. Since I started advocating for and telling the stories of people who love and use bicycles, I realized that there's a deep need to preserve our rich bicycling history here in Canada with a bike museum. Peterborough would be a great place for this bike museum because it's already a great place to pedal and to paddle. Why a bike museum for Peterborough? Well, it would attract more tourists, but it would also engage with historians, both local and afar, and encourage artists, art and bike lovers to come to Peterborough and stay in Peterborough. It would definitely add to the unique quality of downtown, and it would help put Peterborough on the map, both nationally and internationally. I was recently impressed by the Transportation Museum in Glasgow, which has a very large collection of vintage bicycles. There's currently no bicycle museum in Canada, and we would be building on the growing cycling culture here while helping us to focus more on preserving the rich heritage we have in Peterborough. But why me? I'd be building on the success that I've had with Dandyhorse magazine over the last decade. Dandyhorse focused on art, so I have lots of content, including art from famous Canadian artists like Kent Monkman and Greg Curnow, and I have a lot of contacts and potential partners. We would run the bike museum like we ran the magazine, with 3 to 6 curated events per year, and the events would feature art and artifacts and some kind of interactive event like a speaker series or a panel talk or a historic bike ride, or maybe even a bike race at Morrow Park where we could recreate the penny farthing races from the late 1800s that were all the rage here in Peterborough. We'd be able to make money because the events would be ticketed, we'd have a sponsored bar, and we'd have a special donated auction. We'd also work with students to keep our overhead low. Whether it's a magazine or a museum, it's really about telling stories, and the best stories are all about people. Some of the people and partners that we work with include the Peterborough Museum and Archives, where I've already examined their bicycle archives, Fleming College's Museum Studies program, bike shops here and in Toronto, and of course local artists. The focus of the Bike Museum and Gallery would be on heritage, art, and advocacy. These are the 3 things that Dandyhorse magazine championed for the last decade and found great success in. So I'd be building on the successes and contacts I built over the last decade, working with Dandyhorse magazine, and I would bring active transportation history alive in downtown Peterborough to the delight of everyone. Canada has a rich cycling history, just like it has a rich canoeing history, and the Bike Museum could be like the Canoe Museum and help put Peterborough on the map. Hey, Peterborough needs a new slogan, and with a successful bike museum that would help put us on the map nationally and internationally, Peterborough could really take up the slogan, Peterborough, a great place to pedal and paddle, and so much more. Thank you for listening.